We saw a lot at the interview. How do we do this?
I don't know.
Maybe she should be here as well. Right?
Yeah, I think they both should be here. Helt ülesid sealt. So, you've been working on Assassin's Creed for how long?
Well, I've been working on Assassin's Creed Unity for a bit more than a year, but I've been working on Black Flag as well before.
Oh, okay. So you worked on Black Flag and now Unity, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So, how's the time been in Ubisoft Montreal?
Oh, very good, very good. Well, I'm originated from France, but I've been living in Montreal for 5 years already.
Yeah, well, a lot of French people there. It's like a French country almost.
Kind of, yeah.
So in Assassin's Creed Unity, the setting is in one city. How big is the city really compared to other Assassin's Creed games?
Well, the city is big as let's say the frontier in its history, so it's quite big. But for the first time, you have a lot of interiors. You know, now the city is really not only like let's say a flat area that you can visit, but it's also you can enter in more than 700 interiors. Like you can
more than 700 interiors.
Yeah, you can go into like a lot of the regular Parisians' houses and see them living their own life. You can go and visit some of the best, like the biggest landmark in Paris. So you have seen going into Notre Dame, but there is many more than that.
Okay. So there's no like ships or stuff like that. No, nothing like that.
No, we have a river.
Oh, horses?
No, there is no horse. There's no ship this year.
Okay.
It's all on ground and on rooftops as well.
But the game engine is totally new.
Yeah, well, of course it's new for several reasons. First, we wanted something, so that means a lot of work has been done into the graphics, for example.
Yeah, that's
I can see that. Really.
but also onto the audio side of things, on the gameplay as well. You know, all the hidden things have been reworked from the ground up, and on top of that, the layer of online is also a brand new thing for us. You know, we had to, because when we play online, the games have to talk to each other. You know, where are you? I'm here on the wall, and I'm here down the wall. So this is called replication, and because of that, our engineers has to rework the whole code from the ground up.
All right,
so it's it's an evolution, but it's a big one. It's a very long.
Is the game engine maybe something similar to the newest Hitman game, like where there's like hundreds of people without any frame rate drop, you know?
Yeah, well, the massive crowd, we call them, has been another challenge. You're right. But for us, it's not only visual. Visual is cool. You're standing on top of a building and you see the massive crowd, but it's also a gameplay element. You can blend into it. You can actually navigate into it, and they might block you or they might let you pass depending on the situations. So it was not only visual, but it was like, okay, what can we do with it?
Is the the crowd? Is it like all the time when you walk in the city? Do you see like hundreds and hundreds of people all the time, or some places?
No, it's part of the immersion. You know, it's part of recreating what was Paris at the time. So of course there will be places with a lot of people. Or you can discover places where it's much more discreet. Some districts are they're all thematized. So for example, if you go on the northeast of Paris, it's called Le Marais. And in Le Marais, it's all about, still aristocrats living there, and they don't believe in the revolution. So they have tea party and they just enjoy the life. But there is less crowd there. But if you go in the Vente de Paris, it's all about, the poor, medium classes, and there is a lot of people in the markets and stuff. So it really depends where you're going in Paris.
All right. So how's the game coming along? Do you feel like it is ready for release now?
Yeah. I really think it's ready for release. The team is really happy with what we've done, with what we delivered. We're still looking in, the last final details, but the game is getting very good.
And story?
You have, the main story of Arnaud from start to finish, and he's going to meet a lot of persons, going to do a lot of things, going to become an assassin, he's going to become a master assassin at some point. But around that, there is what we call the Paris stories, which is like all the side content mission, if you want. And
side missions and
you're going to meet a lot of different characters, a lot of different events. There is more than 100 of them, so it's a lot of different stories that you can develop and discover throughout the city.
Is there any future missions like we have been introduced in the past, like Desmond Miles stuff, like in the future?
You mean like the present day?
Yes.
So what the present day philosophy in this game is really, you as a player are the present day.
You know, so when the player actually take the pad, he's like, okay, I'm the new Desmond, and I'm going to experience the life of someone in the past, which is Arnaud Dorian.
Okay, but there is this future missions also, like present day missions, I mean.
Well, it's a different form.
Different form?
It's a different
So we are
form.
all the time in the 15th, 16th century there?
No, not exactly. There is some twist to it, so some little surprise here and there. But like, the meta story is all about the Animus.
Yes, yes.
And the Animus is like it's like a big computer, let's say.
Yeah.
And it has some problems, so sometimes you can. There is some big surprise for the player. It's not actually running as Desmond because it's not a third-person part of the game anymore. It's the player experiencing the game, but there is a lot of a twist and a lot of meta story, as we call it.
Okay, well, we don't have to wait any longer because the game is coming out in a few weeks. Thank you very much for this small interview, and I hope the game is gonna be rocking well.
Yeah, me too. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.